Hi, Nikki Sanders here with Nikki Sanders Leadership Consulting. Welcome back to the More Than Social Work with Nikki Sanders YouTube channel, and welcome back to video 5 in our career development series, What Can I Do with My Social Work Degree? So this is video 5. Video 1 was an introduction and kind of how I got to this place of being a social work career empowerment coach and my own career as well as my coaching philosophy. Video 2 was the fields of social work from A to Z based on a challenge. Video 3 was ask, seek, and find, because you have to use your social work resources and do things that you haven't done in order to get something that you haven't had before. Video 4 was again fields of social work part 2, fields of social work A to Z part 2. And today, thanks for joining me again for video 5, we're going to talk about social work job titles from A to Z. Now, let's start out by saying there's no way that this can be an exhaustive list. Of course, there are other job titles that social workers do, and not all of these job titles will have the word social worker in them. So, as you're hearing the list, as you're doing your own job search, thinking about your own career development and career advancement, remember meso, macro, micro. Meso, macro, micro. We are eliminating the outdated narrow view of social work that says social work is only mental health or therapy, that social work is only school social work or medical social work or child welfare. So much better now that the sun has shifted just a little bit. So back to our topic. Job titles for social workers from A to Z. A, adoption specialist, no surprise there. B, benefit corporation officer. C, community economic development director. D, domestic violence shelter coordinator. E, eligibility specialist. F, family support worker. G, grant writer. H, Head Start manager. I, immigration counselor. J, job developer. K, knowledge coordinator. L, life skills facilitator. M, military social worker. N, neonatal social worker. O, outreach coordinator. P, patient navigator. Q, quality assurance coordinator. R, recreation specialist. S, student affairs coordinator. T, therapist. U, urban planner. V, vocational rehabilitation counselor. W, workforce development coordinator. X, an expert. Social workers are experts at so many different things, from professor to executive director and everything in between. Y, youth correctional officer. And Z, Zumba instructor. So A to Z social work job titles. You have so many more options than this 26 list of 26 different job titles. And today, what I posted is I am privileged, honored, blessed to get to work at the intersections of food security, emotional and mental wellness, workforce development, climate change, career development. And I get to do that as a coach, as an internship coordinator, as an adjunct professor, and even as a field placement supervisor. And my MSW has allowed me to do all of those things. So again, we're going to think outside the box, meso, macro, micro social work, and look for job titles that fit you and what you want to do. And remember that it may not have the word social worker in the job title, but that does not mean that you can't do it, because of course your social work skills are highly transferable, high income skills. All right, cool. So come back here. There's one more video in this series, so come back for that video. Again, you can head to nikkisanders.com/resources. You can download the full document of social work A to Z list. It has all of those lists that I've mentioned in the videos, as well as some other information. You can check out the blogs on my website that cover a variety of topics, including these. You can come back here view more videos, leave a comment. Let me know what else you want me to cover. But what can I do with my social work degree is the most asked question that I get, whether it's a social work student or a seasoned social worker who is in that space in life where they're looking for a pivot or facing burnout or compassion fatigue and not really sure what's next for them. The opportunities are available. My personal opinion is that you don't have to leave the social work profession because there are so many things that you can do in terms of meso, macro, and micro social work. All right, hit all 5 videos if you haven't already. Let me know if there's a question. If you have some of these jobs, certainly comment, let me know about it. If there's something you want to add, let us know that as well. This is Nikki Sanders with Nikki Sanders Leadership Consulting. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Nikki Sanders CEO, LinkedIn and YouTube at Nikki Sanders MSW, NikkiSanders.com. And again, you can also search More Than Social Work with Nikki Sanders here on YouTube and view this whole playlist in this career development series. So I'll see you again for the next video. And you know what? I want to leave you with a resource. There is a book that I read years ago. And because I am super curious about culture, you know, I have a background in sociology, a degree in sociology. So I love culture and history and people. And this book caught my attention years ago. The book was published in 2011. It's called 50 Jobs in 50 States. Check it out. You won't be disappointed. So as a social worker, when you're thinking like, what can I do? 50 Jobs in 50 States. It's Daniel Siddiqui, I believe is his last name. But check out 50 Jobs in 50 States. And then just compare it to where you are in terms of your social work career and how he was able to navigate and think outside the box and turn what was a challenging situation into a book and more. All right, I'll see you back here for the next video. Bye.